Rider basketball here on Roosevelt Athletics. I'm your commentator, Christian Cole. It's a beautiful Monday night war basketball. We are 3:13 away from tipping off between your Roosevelt Rough Riders and the opposing Nathan Hale Raiders. Players to watch here for the Raiders. Number 2, Hale Smith. He played at Roosevelt last season, playing on the varsity team, and now is transferred over here to right down the street to Nathan Hale. Be fun to see him play. And for your Roosevelt Rough Riders, number 23, EJ Summers, a dominant senior, and also number 35, Anthony Washington. He's had 45 points in his last 3 games, as he has been cooking as of late. We'll be back in 2:21 as we are ready for Monday Night Basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Roosevelt High School for tonight's men's varsity match.
And here we go. Starting lineups for the Nathan Hale Raiders.
Number 2,
Starting number 2, Hale Smith. Next up, number 3, Liam Carey. Next up, number 4, Myron Canna.
Number 21,
Michael Coleman Dorsey. And last but not least, number 33, Maxwell Leverson. And now for your Roosevelt Rough Riders.
A 6'5" junior, number 25.
Starting number 25, Jake Springers.
A 6'4" junior, number 14.
Next up, number 14, Pearson Dukes. Third in the rotation, the senior, number 35, Anthony Washington. Fourth in the lineup, number 2, Caden Young. And last but not least, the senior, number 23, EJ Summers. And here we go. We have 32 minutes of great Monday night basketball ahead of us. Raiders taking on the Riders as Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Let's play ball.
As here we go. Two juniors, three seniors out there for the Riders. As doing the tip, number 23, EJ Summers, and number 21, Michael Coleman Dorsey for the Raiders. A full game ahead of us, and it is underway. EJ Summers sips the ball back to Springers, over to Young, and we are underway here at Ben Snowden Court. Young on the drive, kicks it out to Dukes. An early three, you bet. Pearson Dukes from behind the arc. Riders started in perfect fashion. Smith, skip pass, that's deflected. Out of bounds, last touch by Springers. Riders off to an early 3-0 lead with 7:37 remaining in the first quarter. Carey here to inbound. Needs some help in the backcourt, flicks it over. Leverson grabs it, flips it over to Smith. Smith will take it up. Smith hits the ground, and that's going to be called for a... I believe the ref saw something in the clock. Clock might have stopped, giving them some pointers as it's going to remain Raiders ball. 7:24 remaining in the first quarter. Riders up 3-0. Smith here to inbound. Gives it over to Kanda. Kanda will take it from left to right. Riders from Shell Smith, no good. Springers with a rebound, push ahead to Dukes. Dukes from right to left. Finds it inside to EJ. EJ deflected off by Smith. And that's going to be out of bounds on number 21, Michael Coleman Dorsey. Rough Rider basketball. Springers here to inbound. Dukes into Washington. Washington in the corner. Three-pointer Young. Bang! Kaden Young, the senior, knocks it through for three as both teams split in triples. Riders up 6-3 as Smith has it on the right wing. Guarded by Dukes. Flips it over to Leverson. Leverson out to Kanda. Back out to Dorsey at the top of the key. 6 left on the shot clock. Three-pointer here. That one goes. Liam Carey, the senior. Both teams continuing to knock down the three-point ball. It's all tied at 6-6, as Dukes wants to try. That one's short. Rebound here by Dorsey. Pushed out of bounds up the court by Kanda. Into Smith, guarded by Dukes. He's in the corner, pulls a three. That one's no good. Rebound by Springers. And now Young picks up his dribble, flips it inside. That's Summers. Tipped away by Smith. Summers tries to get it back, and that's going to be a foul. Second foul by the Riders in this first quarter of play. 5:40 remaining in the first quarter. 6-6 ball game.
Awesome, Summers, second team foul. First personal.
The sophomore here, Myron Kanda, will take it up for the Raiders. Ref makes sure there's 27 seconds remaining on the shot clock as 5:36 remaining in the first quarter. Kanda in the backcourt with Young. Looks inside. He's got nothing. Finds it to Smith, guarded by Dukes. Takes the Leverson screen, cuts it back. Summers now on him. Avoids the pressure, over to Carey. 8 to shoot. Leverson goes against Summers, off the glass, no good. Rebound by Springers. He's been busy on the boards. Out to Dukes. Dukes drives in on Smith. Lays it up. No good. Rebound by Carey. Carey now from left to right. 5 minutes remaining. 6-6. Kanda. Guarded by Young. Over to Carey on the right wing. Springer's on him. Down to Dorsey. Back out to Smith. 12 to shoot. Smith drives with his left, and he's going to be fouled by Dukes. Third team foul to 0 on the Raiders.
That's on Dukes. 13 foul.
Senior Liam Carey to inbound. Carey's got no options. Throws it right to Springers. Springers up ahead of Young. Young inside to Washington. Washington backs down here on Dorsey. Puts up a tough shot. Gets it in. Michael Corman, Dorsey, the junior. Now the Riders up by 2. 4:27 remaining in the first quarter. Kanda on the left wing. Takes the Leverson screen. Cuts it back. Back over to Dorsey. Dorsey dribble handoff to Carey. Carey picks up his dribble. He's got nothing. Finally finds it to Dorsey. Dorsey guarded by Washington. 10 on the shot clock. Throws it up to Leverson. Leverson can't get to it. Riders ball. Another forced turnover by this Riders defense as they lead 8-6 with 4:09 remaining in the first quarter. Young, skip pass over to Springers. Guarded by Carey. Now back to Young. In the corner with Washington. Washington drives here on Smith. Puts up a tough shot. Can't get it to fall. Rebound by Summers. Kicked out to Springers. Into the corner with Dukes. Dukes attacks violently, and it's going to be called for a charge. Heck of a play by the junior Michael Corman. Dorsey gets the offensive foul call.
That's going to be player control foul, Dukes.
Selig in here for Dukes. As I don't have a 13 on my roster, but number 13 checks in here for the Raiders. Riders up by 2, 3:53 remaining in the first quarter. Kanda takes it here from left to right. Gives it over to Leverson. Leverson over to the left wing. Into the corner with Smith. Finds it cutting. Dorsey back out to Kanda. A deep triple. That one's no good. Rebound by Washington. Pushed out here by Young. 3:30 now and counting remaining in the first quarter. Young stuck in the backcourt, takes the Washington screen, drives in with his left, and he's going to be called for the offensive foul. The second straight charge this Hale defense is forced. Both sides playing great defenses. Now Caden Septo checks in here for Caden Young. Player out there that's I would like to recognize right now is number 25, Jake Springers. He's just been all over the boards, all over the defense, playing outstanding basketball right now. Kanda into Dorsey at the top of the key. Back out to Smith. Smith takes the screen, puts up the triple. That one's no good. Rebound by Washington. Out ahead by Selig. Back over to Washington on the right wing. Looks inside to Summers. Summers backs down on Leverson. Floater no good. 13 with the rebound. He'll take it from left to right here for the Raiders. Out to Kanda. Kanda thought about the 3. Now retreats. Inside here to Dorsey. Tipped away by Springers. Dorsey gets it back. Into the paint. Throws it up and in. Ties the game up at 8 with 2:40 remaining in the first quarter. Steptoe. Back out to Selig. Huntington looking to check in here soon. Ball is intercepted by Smith and a 3-on-2 opportunity. Kanda puts it up and in. Raiders take the first lead of the night as they take a 10-8 lead with 2:24 left in the first quarter. Chase Young is forced to call a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Now you hear from the Roosevelt Band. Here we go, back out of the timeout. Septo, Washington, Selig, Huntington, and Springers out there for the Riders. 2:24 remaining in the first quarter. Raiders up by 2. Septo avoids the pressure. That's going to be a foul at number 13. .218 remaining in the first team foul. There goes into the Raiders column. 5-1 on fouls so far as Raiders already in the bonus. Septo gives it over to Selig. Selig guarded by Kanda. Back out to Huntington. Washington wants a triple. That one's no good. Huntington, a nice fight for the rebound. He gets it out on the right wing. Septo, a triple. That one's no good. Washington goes for the ball. That's going to be out of bounds and off of Roosevelt. Raiders ball. Thomas Couch into the game here for the Raiders. Riders in a 2-2-1 zone. 13 over to Kanda. Kanda avoids the pressure well. Pass inside, deflected. Intercepted here by Septo. Septo out to Washington on the right wing. Puts it up and in. And one bucket for Anthony Washington. He'll head to the line for one free throw. Looking for the three-point play. Summers checking in for the shooter here, so he'll be in for... Actually, now he's in for Springers. 1:48 remaining in the first quarter. Riders tie this one at touch. He'll take this instead as Dukes comes into the game here after the free throw. Raiders looking to take the lead here as the junior Thomas Couch heads to the line for 2 shots. First one goes. Dukes checks in here for Washington. Second shot is good. Raiders up by 2, 12-10 with 1:22 remaining in the first quarter. Huntington takes it up himself. Guarded by Dorsey. Back out to Summers. Step-toe. Dribble hand off to Dukes. Dukes takes the screen. Avoids it now. Flips inside to Summers. Deflected away by Couch. Saved by Smith into the hands of Dorsey. Back out to Smith. He'll take it from left to right. He's guarded by Step-toe into the corner with number 13. Out to Kanda. Kanda. Step back 3. Gets it! The sophomore. Myron Kanda with a step back 3 in Selig's grill. Riders now down by 5. 37 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Summers on the drive. He's going to be fouled. Block on the floor by number 21, Michael Coleman Dorsey. Now Ryan Town looking to check in here for his first minutes of the game. He'll be in for Dukes and for the Raiders. Substitutions here as Leverson and Carey check in for Smith and Dorsey. Inbound here, tipped away, and that's going to be a kick ball. Remains to be Riders ball. 2.5 seconds in between shot clock and game clock as 32.5 seconds remain. Selig a 3. He gets it! Flynn Selig from downtown. Riders cut it to 2. Not sure what his three-point percentage is on the year, but it has to be high. You don't see many misses from him. Couch gets stripped by Summers, and Summers will take it from right to left. 15 seconds remaining. Flips it out to Selig. Ahead to Huntington. Huntington needs somewhere to throw it, and he's going to be fouled on the arm by number 3, Liam Carey. 9.1 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Riders down by 2. Number 11. Do not have him on my roster, but he'll check in for number 13. Selig inbounds it to Town. Town back out to Step-toe. Step-toe drives here into the corner with Town. Town a 3. That one's in and out. Huntington cleans it up. Right at the buzzer, Nick Huntington. Riders tie it at 15. We'll be back in a minute. Here's it from the Riders band. Here we go, back out of the timeout. Kanda with it, guarded by Septo. A fresh 8 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Game's tied at 15. Leverson drives into the paint, a floater, no good. Rebound by Summers. Summers gives it out to Selig. Selig will bring it up for the first possession here in the second quarter for the Riders. Selig out to Septo. Septo, guarded by Kanda. Looks inside to Huntington. He works on Leverson. Back out to Selig. Town on the right wing. Septo jabs with his left, drives with his right. Now gives it to Town. Inside to Huntington. Huntington. Good pass over to Summers. Summers flushes it. EJ Summers throws it down. A great find from Nick Huntington. Riders take a 17-15 lead. Hits a second three of the game. Summers on the other end. Gets it up and one. Count the basket as Hill heads in line for the three-point play. Riders take the lead right back. They're up 19-18, looking to make it 20. Now coming in, Michael Coleman Dorsey in for number 10, Thomas Couch. And Summers to line for one. Can't get it to fall. Riders struggling on free throws early. Kanda, guarded by Septo. Out to the right wing. Swings it over to Carey. Into the corner. Kanda loses the handle. Ball hits the ground. And Leverson picks it up. Flips it over to Dorsey. Dorsey to number 11 for three. No good. Air ball. Selig picks it up. Flips it over to Septo. Septo inside to Huntington. Huntington puts it up and in. Good find from Caden Septo as Nick Huntington for two. Riders up by three. Kanda in the corner with 11. Back out to Kanda. Kanda drives baseline. Throws it up off the glass and in. Myron Kanda, are you kidding me? The sophomore piecing the Riders apart. Huntington over to Selig. Trapped in a trap as Huntington gets out of it, drives baseline, flips it over to Septo. Septo drives on Carey, puts it up and in. Caden Septo. Riders extend the lead to three, 23-20 as Kanda brings it up here for the Raiders. Swings it over to 11. He's going to work on Towney. Finds it in Leverson. That pass is stolen. Here goes Summers. Summers throws it down. EJ Summers. Summers with an explosive play. Timeout called here by the Raiders. Riders up by 5 with 5:09 remaining in the second quarter. We'll be right back. And here we are back out of the timeout. Some new faces on the court. Number 11, Jason Dollar. Number 2, Caden Young back into the game. The Raiders only have 4 players on the court as now finally number 11 runs on the out there. Some strange play out there as they get the ball back. And now a sub in as Myron Kanda checks in here for number 11. They just had a random player run onto the court because he noticed there was 4 out there. I guess the timeout wasn't the best idea there. Dorsey throws it out. Last touch by Summers. 4:59 remaining in the second quarter. Riders up by 5. 13 to here to inbound. Flips it down, deflected out of bounds by Dollar. Good defense by the Riders. 13 here to inbound. Doesn't have many options. Finally flows it up, and that's stolen by Summers. Outlets it to Young, and Young will push it up here from right to left. Out to the corner with Town. Back out to Young. Flips it over to Dollar on the right wing. Inside to Huntington. Huntington. Skip pass over to Town. A good find. Three-pointer no good. Rebound by Dollar. Pushes into the paint. Over to Young. Young jabs right. Thought about the three. Now takes it back. Looks inside. About to Summers. Summers. Pump fakes the three. Drives over to his right. Step back. Jump shot. No good. Rebound here by number 13. And he'll push it from left to right. Pushes ahead to Smith. A three-pointer here for Kanda. No good. A rare miss from him as he has had the hot hand. Town with the rebound. 4:10 remaining in the second quarter. Riders up by 5. And now Young stuck in a trap. Gets it out to Town. He drives on Dorsey. Here goes a three for Dollar. That one goes! Jason Dollar, his first three-pointer on varsity as he knocks it down. The freshman, as the Dollar family continues to run through this school. 13 on the right wing, stolen here by Summers. Ahead to Dollar. Dollar pushes it up to Town. Town, back over to Summers. Summers skip pass in the corner. Young for three. That one's no good. Rebound into Dorsey. Outlets it to Smith. Smith from left to right. 3:20 remaining in the second quarter. Hands it off here to 13. Loses the handle. Gets it back. Guarded by Town. Back out to Smith. Out over to Kanda. Smith on the right wing. Guarded by Summers. Inside here to Dorsey. Dorsey with a nice move. Can't get it to fall. Ball hits the ground. Picked up here by Smith. A fresh shot clock to work with as he drives in. That's going to be a travel. Hale Smith thought it was an and one. He was celebrating, but it took too many steps on the way. Substitutions here for the Riders as Dukes and Springers check in. Raiders in a 1-2-2 as Dollar has it. Back out to Young. Young, back over to Dollar. Skips it to Young. Summers with it, top of the key, gives it over to Dollar. Dollar, guarded by Smith, into the corner. Springers into Summers, back out to Young, into the corner with Dukes. Dukes a three, no good. Rebound by Springers. Dukes gets it back. Thought about the layup, and he's going to be fouled. Offensive foul. The third one today by the Raiders. Dukes is frustrated with the call. 2:34 remaining in the second quarter. Riders up by 8. Caden Septo here to check in for number 14, Pearson Dukes. Carey, guarded by Dollar in the backcourt. Avoids the pressure well, and they're going to call as once again the shot clock did not start. Number 11 to throw it in here. Gives it into Leverson. Leverson avoids Summers. Pulls the triple. He gets it. Maxwell Leverson, the senior, puts it in for 3. 2:20 remaining in the second quarter. Raiders cut it to 5, 28-23. Dollar avoids the trap on the right wing. Flip pass over to Steptoe. He puts it up and in. Dollar's feeling himself. A no-look fine, as he is playing great, especially for a freshman. 11, back out to Leverson. Leverson a triple. That one's way short, blocked by Summers. Steptoe with it. 1:52 and counting remaining in the second quarter. Springers. Back out to Young. Young drives here. That's going to be a foul called on number 11. 102 seconds remaining in the first half. Riders up by 7. Steptoe here to inbound. Throws it in here to Young. Young, guarded by number 11. Cuts it over. Weave dribble into the corner with Dollar. Dollar guarded by Carey. He drives baseline. Puts it up. He's swatted. Steptoe with it. Jumps over Dollar. Now gets a man to fall. And he'll hedge the line for 2 shots. Liam Carey the foul. And now Riders have struggled from the line today. Steptoe looking to change that. Dorsey checks in here after the first free throw, and Steptoe's first rims out. Dorsey in here for Couch. Riders up by 7. 89 seconds remaining in the first half. Second shot here for Steptoe. Cannot get it to fall, and the Riders continue to struggle from the line. Carey, guarded by Dollar. Ball is into the backcourt. He can't get back to it. Carey, out to Leverson. That ball is stolen. Here goes Summers. Summers 2 on him. Puts it up, and in, and 1. E.J. Summers over 2. As Hill heads the line to try and complete the 3-point play. He's been here before. Missed the shot. Looking to do otherwise here. Kanda checks in here for number 11. Riders have really turned it on this quarter, on both ends. Free throws are the biggest issue so far. Finally, the Riders knock in a free throw as extends the lead to 10. Kanda, guarded by Dollar. Pass inside, stolen by Summers. He's had a busy day. Dollar ahead to Springers. Springers, guarded by Kanda, puts it up and in. Jake Springers for 2. Riders now at the biggest lead of the game of 12, 35-23 with 48 seconds and counting left in the second quarter. 19 on the shot clock. Drive by Leverson, no good. Summers with another rebound. Pushed ahead here to Young. Into the corner with Steptoe. Back out to Young. 36 seconds left in half number 1. Springer's a deep deuce. And a nice jump shot there by the junior, Jake Springers. 25 seconds left. Shot clock goes off, and Kanda pulls a deep 2. Swatted by Summers. Summers will take it up here. 17 seconds left. Riders just need to get the last shot. Dollar realizes that. It's now Young with it. 9 seconds left. 8 seconds. They got to get something quick. Summers. 5, 4. Puts it up, a tough shot. He gets it to fall. E.J. Summers ends the first half with a bang. Riders up by 16, 39-23. E.J. Summers. Like and subscribe for more of this content as we follow the journey of the 2024-2025 season of your Roosevelt Rough Riders. And here we go. Another 16 minutes of play as Riders lead 39-23 as we return. A good one we have tonight on this Monday night for basketball. Raiders are back out there. And for the Riders, Washington, Dukes, Young, Summers, and Springers out there to start the second to last quarter of this one. 16 minutes ahead of us in the hands of Young. Young inside to Summers. Back out to Dukes. Takes the Summers screen. Finds Summers on the roll. Puts it up and in. Flushes the ball. His third dunk of the game. Riders now lead 41-23 as they've really blown things open here as of late. Kanda. Leverson over to Carey. Back down. Dorsey works here. And it's going to be called for a block. Ref had to think about it. They're gonna say the bucket counts. They're gonna say it's an and one. Not the best of calls there, as the ref. A lot of parents here thinking otherwise. As junior number 21 Michael Coleman Dorsey will head to the line here for a three-point play. Riders lead by 16, 41-25. As I remember when it was 20-23. Riders have gone on a huge run. Dorsey airballs the free throw. Rider ball. Young over to Dukes. Dukes will take it up. Finds Young. Back out to Dukes. Back to Young. Inside to Summers. Finds it cutting Dukes. Dukes for three. That one's off back rim. Summers fights for the rebound. Over to Summers. A contested three. No good. Rebound there by Dorsey. Smith the other way. Stripped by Dukes. Out of bounds. No one goes for it. Pearson Dukes gets the strip and the steal. Looks to do more damage as he drives. Finds it to Washington. Puts it up and in. Anthony Washington for two. Coach Margosa calls a timeout. An early lead. Early buckets here in the third quarter for the Riders as they extend the lead to 18 points, 43-25. That late second quarter, the run there was impressive. Totally turned the scoreboard around, both defensively and offensively. Started finding rhythm. As hopefully that plays into the second half here. EJ Summers leading the way with a couple of and ones. Riders showing a 2-2-1. As ball goes into Kanda. Back out to Carey. Carey finds Smith. Smith skip back over to Kanda. Kanda drives, misses the layup. Rebound by Washington. Back out to Young. Young will take it from left to right here for the Riders. Soars by Kanda. Now resets. That's going to be a foul on number 4, Myron Kanda. He's a sophomore, but he sure is a heck of a player out there. Number 10, Thomas Couch checks in there for the Raiders. Dukes into Young. Young top of the key. Finds Summers. Summers picks up his dribble. Gets it over to Washington. Back out to Summers. 20 to shoot. Washington works here on Couch. Dribbles in. Uses his force. Goes to the line here for 2 shots. Oh! It's actually going to be called a travel. Thought they signaled for a foul, but travel called there on Washington. 6:19 remaining in the third quarter. Riders up 43-25. Carey. Back over to Kanda. Kanda passes stolen there by Summers. Ahead to Dukes. Back out to Summers. Back over to Dukes. Dukes to Young. Young. Down to Springer. Springer's in the corner. A three. No good. A tie up for the ball, and that's going to be a hold as Washington and Dorsey exchanging phone numbers and a little bit of feisty words. 6:01 remaining in the third quarter. It's getting messy out there. Springer's here to inbound. Fires it ahead to Washington. Washington off the lob. Anthony Washington puts that in for two. An impressive bucket from the senior as Kanda the other way misses the three. Fight for the rebound. Ball goes loose. Picked up by Dorsey. He works on Washington. Can't get it to fall. Anthony Washington loses the handle. Gives it over to Couch. Ball's tipped around and out of bounds. Last touch by the Riders. 5:34 remaining in the third quarter. Riders lead by 20, 45-25. Smith here to inbound, former Rider. Gives it into Dorsey. Dorsey back out to Kanda. Finds Smith. Smith the three. He gets it. Hale Smith, the former Rough Rider, puts it in there for a three. Cuts the lead. Cuts the deficit, to 17. As now Dukes. Stripped by Kanda. Kanda the other way. Blocked by Summers off the glass. Not many can score on him, especially at that height. As Washington back out to Summers, a three. That one no good. Rebound by Dukes. Dukes puts it up and in. The junior Pearson Dukes extend the Rider lead to 19. Kanda on the right wing, guarded by Dukes. Drives here, blocked by Summers again. Smith with the offensive rebound. That's going to be called for a foul. As now number 11, Jason Dollar, checks back in here for the Riders. Also, number 33, Maxwell Leverson, in for the Raiders. Out comes Springers, and for the Raiders, Dorsey is out. 4:45 remaining in the third quarter. Riders up 47-28. Leverson to inbound. Tipped away by Young into the hands of Washington. Washington out to Dollar. They're going to be called. There's going to be a foul called. Foul's on number 33, Maxwell Leverson. 4:39 remaining in the third quarter. Springers checks in here for Summers. Dollar lobs it up here for Young. Young guarded by Kanda. Out to Dollar. Dollar sees the lane open. Flips it into Springers. Springers gets fouled on the way up. Foul's on number 2, Hale Smith. Two shots coming here for Jake Springers. Riders have struggled from the stripe as of late. The junior looking to hit these two. First one. That one goes. Good shot there by Jake. One more to come. Extends the Rider lead to 20. 48-28. 4:24 remaining in the third quarter. One more shot here for Springers. Goes 2 for 2 as Riders now lead by 21. Kanda, guarded by Dollar. Avoids the Leverson screen, now drives on Washington. Cuts it back around. Pass is deflected off the knee of Couch. He gets it back. Now drives here on Dukes. Flips it out to Leverson, who's guarding him. Puts it in for 2. Now Dukes flips it ahead to Springers. Springers goes for the reverse, and he'll be fouled and heads to the line for 2 shots again. Springers went 2 for 2 his last time. Up. Looking to extend his streak. Riders lead 49-30. 3:57 remaining in the third quarter. That one rattles in again. Riders now lead by 20. 4 team fouls on the Raiders as Dorsey checks in here for Leverson. One more team foul, and any foul will be shots for the Riders. with 3:57 remaining in the third quarter. Springers goes 4 for 4 on 2 straight possessions there for the Riders. 51-30, they lead. Kanda over to number 13, Hale drive, puts it up, tough shot. He'll be fouled and head to the line for 2 shots. Thank you for joining us on Roosevelt Athletics. I'm your commentator, Christian Cole. As number 13's first free throw swishes in. One more to come. Make sure to subscribe to stay tuned with this whole season for the Riders. The shot is off. It's going to be a foul, and Springers was the victim. Riders ball, and that's going to be the 5th team foul. And now shots coming here for Springers.
15 foul.
He's going to the line again. He's 4 for 4 in his last 4. Looking to extend his streak here. 51-31. Riders lead by 20. Springers looking to make it 22. First shot is up. Off front rim, no good. Summers here to check in, and he's got shooter. One more shot here for the junior. He gets it to fall, and now Summers will check in for him. So Springers came in, went for 5 from 6 from the stripe. As the Riders have been needing some good free throw shooters. Timeout called by Coach Margarsa. And we will be back in a minute. Riders up 52-31 with 3:37 remaining in the third quarter. Here we go. Back out of the timeout. 3:37 remaining in the third quarter. Riders up 52-31. Riders in the bonus. So any foul will be 2 shots. Dollar with some good defense here on number 13. Gives it over to Couch. Couch drives on Summers with his left. Gets him to jump, turn around. Can't get it to fall. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up again. That one's no good. Rebound by Washington. Washington out to Dollar. Summers slow to get up after that one as he's going to be fouled by number 13. 2 shots coming here for Jason Dollar. Had a 3-pointer earlier as Huntington now looking to check in.
Dollar shooting 2.
Jason Dollar sinks the free throw. Now Huntington comes in for Summers. 3:09 remaining in the third quarter. Riders up by 22. Now 23 after the perfect pair of free throws by Dollar. It's going to be a foul on number 11, Jason Dollar. 2 Raiders out there that I don't have their names of, so I pardon. It's number 11 and number 13 out there for the Raiders. 13 guarded by Young. Over to Dorsey on the right wing. Dorsey drives here on Washington. That's going to be called for a travel. Washington loves it as he's getting in Dorsey's head. Those two have been chirping at it the whole game. Washington with a smart play. Dropped the chair on him. Dollar gives it over to Young. 2:45 and counting remaining in the third quarter. Young over to the left wing with Dukes. Inside to Washington. Washington turns around on Couch. Can't get to the full. Huntington puts it up and in. A lot of contact on that one. But he gets it to go. As Selig and Steptoe looking to check in here for the Riders at the next dead ball. 11 drives here on Young. Riders now up by 25. Biggest lead of the night. Smith on the right wing. Avoids the Dorsey screen. Steps back. A tough shot. No good. Rebound by Dollar. And he'll take it up here for the Riders. Gives it to Huntington. Huntington inside here to Washington. Washington back out to Dukes. Dukes a three. Bingo! Pearson Dukes from downtown. Riders extend the lead to 28. 1:53 remaining in the third quarter as Dollar knocks it out of bounds. And it remains Raiders ball. Steptoe checks in here for Young. And Selig in for Dollar. Inbound to Dorsey. Dorsey flips it over to Smith. Smith stuck in the corner. Good defense by Huntington. Drives over with his right. Cuts it back. Looks inside. Over to Dorsey. Dorsey works on Huntington. Huntington goes to the ground and Dorsey stares him down. They might call him for a technical here. They're going to call a flopping call on number 35, Anthony Washington.
Apparently they do now.
Number 3, Ryan Town checks in here for the other junior, Pearson Dukes.
Can't play soccer now.
92 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 5 team fouls on the Raiders and 4 on the Riders. So a lot of next foul will end in free throws. Town into Washington. Washington loses the handle. Town gets it back. Out to Huntington. Pass is stolen. Out of bounds and Raider ball.
Basketball.
1:19 remaining in the third quarter. Riders up by 26. 13 to bring it up here for the Raiders. Hale drives down lane. Kicks it out to Smith. Now guarded by Selig. Puts up a long 2. Short again. Second air ball in a row from the former Rider, number 2, Shale Smith. Steptoe here to inbound. Gives it over to Town. Town is going to be hammered on a blocking foul by number 13. 2 shots coming here for the junior, Ryan Town. Timeout called by Chase Young. We'll be back. Here we go, back out of the timeout. 2 shots coming here for Ryan Town. Town sinks it. 1 more to come. He goes 2 for 2. A substitution here, Myron Kanda in for number 11 for the Raiders. 61-33. This game was close for a while, but turned on its heels. Here goes Couch, drives on Huntington. Tough shot, gets it to go. Selig, stuck in the trap. Fires it over to Town. Town, guarded by Kanda. Picks up his dribble. Fires it over to Selig. 38 seconds left, 20 on the shot clock. In the third quarter. Steptoe looking into Huntington. Can't find him. Now he picks up his dribble. Fires it over to Selig. 10 to shoot now. Selig gets to the corner. And he's going to be out of bounds. Not the best of possessions there offensively for the Riders. As it leads to a turnover. Substitution here, Caden Young in for number 22, Caden Steptoe. Shot clock goes off as 24.9 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Kanda takes it up from right to left on Young. Smith with it on the right wing. Fires it over to 11. 15 seconds to work with now as Dorsey throws it off the backboard. No good. 8 seconds to work with. 6, 5. Selig just noticing it now. 3, 2, 1. Shot from Huntington. Gets it at the buzzer. Nick Huntington with the second buzzer beater of the night. Ends the third quarter with a bang. Riders up by 28, 63-35, as we'll be back in a minute. Smith now gives it to Selig. Back out to the right wing with Young. Inside to Washington. Deflected out of bounds by Smith. Now gives it to Selig. Back out to the right wing with Young. Inside to Washington. Deflected out of bounds by Dorsey. 7:38 remaining in the fourth quarter as Summers here to check in for Huntington. As those two continue to go right at it. Dorsey and Washington. Sorry if your screen is obstructed. We have a man talking as Selig over to the left wing. Young. Guarded by Casey. Puts up the drive. Over to Towney with 6 on the shot clock. Gets it! Ryan Town, puts it in for 3. 66-35. I was looking at the shot clock. Looks a little broken as it's pretty dim. Dorsey, a long-range jump shot. No good. Rebound by Washington. Outlets it here to Young. Young guarded by Kanda. Out to Selig. Takes the Washington screen. Deflected by Leverson into the hands of Smith. Smith in open court. Puts it up and in. Shale Smith for 2. The former Rider puts it in there for a bucket. Young the other way. Into Washington. Washington backs down. Puts up the floater. No good. Rebound by Dorsey. And now Kanda will go right to left. Stuck in a trap with Summers. Gets it out to Dorsey. Flipped out of bounds by Selig. 21 seconds left on the shot clock here for the Raiders as number 10, Thomas Couch, checks in for number 21, Michael Coleman Dorsey. Those two, Anthony Washington and Michael Coleman Dorsey, have been going at it all night. A fun matchup to watch as it's starting to get chippy. Smith cuts it over to his right, gives it over to Couch on the right wing. On Washington, tipped away by Towney into the hands of Young. Young tried to lay it over to Summers. That's going to be tipped and knocked out of bounds. Washington wanted the lob. As 6:14 remaining in the game. Riders up by lots. 66-37. Ryan looking to extend the lead. He can't. Smith with the rebound. Looking to push it ahead. He's guarded by Summers. Dollar looking to check in here. Step back 3. Smith no good. Rebound by Washington. Back over to Young. Young guarded by Leverson. Avoids the screen over to Selig. Selig in the corner. Skip pass over to Summers. Summers drives with his right. Euro steps. Puts it up and in, but they're going to be called for a foul on the ground before the shot. Selig here to inbound under the hoop as Dollar and Springers check in for Town and Young. 5:48 remaining in the fourth quarter. Riders up 66-37. Selig to inbound. Tries to find it to Washington. Pass is intercepted by Kanda. Kanda from right to left. Pushed up behind by Selig. but Leverson puts it up and in. Springers out to Selig, and now Summers has a 2v2. Avoids the pressure, and he'll be fouled and heads to the line for 2 shots. Steptoe here to check in. Foul's going to be on the ground. Second team foul by the Raiders as Huntington and Steptoe check in for Selig and Summers. Timeout here by Coach Margarza. We'll be back in a minute. Riders up 66-39 with 5:33 left in the fourth quarter. Roosevelt JV team beat the Nathan Hale Raiders by quite a lot. Riders Varsity looking to get the 2-game sweep as they inbound it here to Dollar. He'll bring it back out. Out to Steptoe, 5:33 remaining in the fourth quarter. 28 on the shot clock. Huntington looks into Washington. Gives it to him, turnaround jump shot. That one's short. Rebound here by Carey. Carey, tipped from behind by Springers. Into the hands of Steptoe. Good defensive play there by the junior, Jake Springers. Steptoe works here on Smith. Hands it off to Springers. Springers spins away. Double teamed in the corner. Out to Steptoe. Steptoe. He drives. And he's going to be called for 3 seconds in the key by Anthony Washington. 5:03 remaining in the fourth quarter. Riders up 66-39.
Hale basketball.
Pearson Dukes, the junior, checks in here for the senior, number 35, Anthony Washington. Leverson, a straightaway 3. That one's way long. Rebound by Dollar. Ahead to Huntington. Huntington stops, pumps, double teamed, avoids it, over to Steptoe. Steptoe out to Dukes, a 3. You bet! Pearson Dukes with another triple. Riders continue to add on to their lead. They lead now by 30. 69-39 with 4:27 left in the fourth quarter. Couch, intercepted here by Dukes. Here comes trouble. Oh, it's going to be called out of bounds. A great defensive play by Liam Carey. We all wanted to see a slam. Liam Carey crushed the dreams. Springers here on Couch. Back out to Steptoe. Guarded by Smith. Hands it off here to Huntington. Back out to Dukes. Now Dollar. Dollar drives here on Kanda. Flips it over to Dukes. Dukes drives here on Carey. Great pass down to Springers, but he misses the flush. Dukes kind of frustrated. He didn't get an assist column for that, but a nice try for the dunk by Springers. Dollar with it, guarded by Kanda. He drives into the paint, tries to find it to Huntington. Ball goes loose on the floor with it, and that's going to be a kick ball on number 33, Maxwell Leverson. Number 12, Monty Mitchie getting his first minutes of the night. In for number 11, Jason Dollar. 3:53 remaining in the fourth quarter. Riders up 69-39. As a shout out to our athletic trainer, Kristen Mikolajewski. Does some mopping on the floor there as she's one of the best trainers in Metro. Huntington working on his spin moves here on Leverson, as Leverson just stares him down. Huntington gets the crowd to laugh as, whoa, Leverson starts to body slam, and it's getting chippy here. Out of nowhere, Maxwell Leverson tries to body slam him. Huntington was just goofing around as this game got chippy. Coleman Dorsey got in there as now Leverson exits the court. He gets ejected as what just happened? Tempers flare between this rivalry matchup between the Nathan Hale Raiders and your Roosevelt Rough Riders. Huntington confused because all he was doing was goofing around. Wow. Maxwell Leverson went for the body slam. This game is far from over. No need for any of that. 3:53 remaining in the fourth quarter. Riders lead by 30. It looked like Leverson was just sitting there smiling at him, but guess he was thinking otherwise. Crowd was getting a kick of it. Tempers flared as craziness just happened.
Offsetting foul on number 0 on Roosevelt. Ball's going to be taken out.
Offsetting foul there. They're going to call a foul on Flynn Selig. Flynn came off the bench, backed up his teammate like a good teammate would do. So that's going to be an offsetting foul with number 33, Maxwell Leverson, who left the court. Not sure if he got ejected or just got mad and walked out, but it is getting crazy here as 3:53 remaining in the fourth quarter. Still some communication going on.
Third technical on that last play. Huntington receives a technical foul.
Huntington gets a technical as the fans question what it was for. None of the parents complain, and they're saying that Nick received a technical for his bad dance moves. Not sure why he received the technical for. He was the one that was body slammed, as now Hale Smith will head to the line for the technical free throw. Huntington can't believe it. Guess you can't have fun out here. The former Rider sinks the first. One more to come. And it's not going to do much. Cuts the lead to 29. One more coming here with 3:53 remaining in the fourth quarter. A lot of people are going to watch this feed later as they want to see this clip. Glad we got that one on tape, as one more coming here for the senior Hale Smith. Sinks both of the technical free throws as Riders. And we are back to play after a 5-minute intermission there. 3:53 remaining in the fourth quarter. Riders up 69-43. Liam Carey here to inbound here for the Raiders. Inbounds it to Smith. Smith. Riders in a 3-2 zone. Carey back out to Smith on the right wing. Gives it over to Carey's. Smith. 17 on the shot clock. Into the corner. Kanda. Smith a deep three. He gets it. Hale Smith from downtown. As they start to work back into this one, but it's far from over. Apologies, I mean, game is already over. 3:16 remaining in the fourth quarter. Dukes with it at the top of the key. Drives on Carey. Flips it back around to Springer. Springer's pops, jumps into the paint. He'll be called for a travel. Another Rider turnover is 3:08 remaining in the fourth quarter. Riders up 69-44. Kanda here from right to left. Guarded by Anderson. Now to Smith. Smith drives on Dukes. Pump fakes over to Kanda. Toying over there with Anderson. Now gives it back out to Smith. 14 to shoot. Deep three from Smith. Good tip and good defense by Pearson. Dukes getting a hand on that one. There's 2:43 and counting remaining in the fourth quarter. Step-toe out to Anderson. Anderson drives baseline here on Kanda. Puts it up. Can't get it to full. What a rebound by Caden Step-toe. Gives the Riders another shot here. Great pass over to Mitchie. Mitchie drives here. Puts up the floater. Gets it in. Monty Mitchie, the junior. Puts it up and in. Caden Step-toe with a great assist on that play. That's going to be a timeout called by Coach Margarza and the Raiders. We'll be back in a minute. Riders up 71-44 with 2:19 remaining in the fourth quarter. They're going to call the sub. It's just going to be a substitution timeout to get his players in. So we'll be right back and ready to play. 11 gives it over here. Kanda loses the hit. Kanda. Town. Dribble hand off to Tommy. Back out to Will. Town. Back out to Tommy. Tommy stuck in a trap. Gets it out. Town for three. That one's no good. That's going to be a hold from the back by number 4, Myron Kanda, the sophomore, and it's going to remain Riders ball. 96 seconds remain here in this one. Thank you for joining us on Roosevelt Athletics. We'll be back on Saturday as the Riders take on Seattle Prep Panthers for the second time. Lost the first matchup playing at the Panthers as they look to get their redemption. 71-46, 1:36 remaining in the fourth quarter. Tommy with it, turnaround, jump shot. That one's no good. Rebound by Couch. Ahead here to Kanda. Kanda cuts over to his left, steps back on Will. Now looks inside here to Dorsey. Dorsey drives on Town, puts it up. Can't get it to fall, gets to the offensive rebound and puts it in for 2. 1:15 remaining in the fourth quarter as Anderson grabs it on the right wing, guarded by number 13. Now stuck in a trap. Throws it away over to Kanda, but and now the Raiders have numbers. Will on the other way. Ball gets tipped into Towney. Towney loses the handle. I believe that's going to be a foul on the Raiders. It is number 10, Thomas Couch. 58 seconds remaining. Another one in the win column there for the Riders. Dukes ahead to Mitchie. Mitchie drives into the paint. Back out to Anderson. 26 seconds differentiates shot clock and game clock. Pardon, 34 seconds. Dukes with it on the right wing. He drives in over to his left. Stripped by Couch. Picked up by Kanda. Ahead to Dorsey. Dorsey on the fast break. Lays it up and in. Cuts it to a 21-point game as Dukes has it on the left wing. Ball goes loose again. Couch over to number 11. Inside to Dorsey. Dorsey up and in again. Unfortunately, the comeback ends there. This Riders just need to get across half court and we'll be over. They do. 19-point game as Ryan throws it away. But that will be your ball game. Riders win 71-52, 19-point win. As we'll be back on Saturday.